it was a real nightmare because the GoPros are not cameras that are made for shooting films. They are only made for short shooting, like extreme sports video on YouTube. So it was really hard because we had a lot of cameras on the set, and we did a lot of tests to manage all these cameras. So while we are shooting, we managed only 5 or 6 point of views because we had more than 25 point of views sometimes. So it was really hard to work. I think that one of the most difficult scenes was the fight with the Dark Rider on the bridge, on the Red Bridge, on the mountain, because of the weather. Because sometimes it was sunny, sometimes it rains, and there were a lot of point of views.
And there were
fights. So, but I'm happy about that scene. I think it's good. It's very powerful. I like extreme sports a little bit because I worked a lot with the Red Bull. I made a lot of videos from their extreme athletes, music videos with extreme sports athletes. So I am close to the world of extreme sports, and I've never been on a bike doing the downhill, but I tried just for 100 meters and I said no, stop, because it's too easy to fall down, and I had to do a film, do a movie, so stop. No, the idea of shooting with the GoPros was, it came from Fabio and Fabio. They are 2 Italian directors and producers. They are friends of mine. We work together since the last 15 years. I made the second unit on some of their project. They work with me with special effects on my project. So 2 years ago they asked me, we have this idea to shoot a movie entirely with the GoPro. Are you interested? And I said, okay, let's do it. So we started together at the beginning, but the idea of shooting entirely with the GoPros was from Fabio and Fabio. But we put all our ideas together, and we decided to do a movie like this with a lot of special effects, of different genres like thriller, horror, science fiction, and so I'm really happy about the feeling, the mood of the film. A lot of references. I grew up in the 80s, so I think about a Schwarzenegger movie. Probably it was called The Running Man. It was about, and a lot of contemporary found footage movies like, of course, Blair Witch Project and Wreck and Cloverfield, because of course Ride is also a found footage film. So of course I have lots of references, but I think that the idea was to take the extreme sport aesthetic and put it inside a thriller action story, quite like it's something like Point Break meets Hunger Game meets Blair Witch Project. Depends, because it depends on the period, because of course I am addicted to Netflix and YouTube. I do a lot of researches about moods or ideas, because when they ask me to do a commercial or a music video, there is not so much time to do it. So before starting, I have to search and select a lot of materials to take references. And so I think 1 or 2 hours by day I'm on internet selecting and searching for interesting things, interesting videos. In Italy, this is totally different from the standards of Italian movies. They produce only comedies or dramas, so it's something really new. and I was scared about it, but they wrote a lot of beautiful reviews, and the movie is a sort of cult. It was quite good in the theaters, but there was a lot of blah 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 around the ride, and of course when we shoot it, we thought that it was an international project, not only for Italy. So today I discovered that it will be out in the next week in Korea.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
we'll see around the world what will happen. Yeah, of course. But I think that we are in a period where there are a lot of possibilities to filming and producing and do something. If you have something to tell to the world, there are a lot of opportunities. Of course, there are a lot of people that are trying to do the director, but with YouTube, Vimeo, and other channels, I think if you have good ideas, you can do something and put it on internet and try to go at the festivals and send the videos to someone who is a producer. So if you have good ideas, I think that I did a movie only with GoPros, so I think that everyone, if has good idea, can do a movie with iPhone or inexpensive stuff. Okay, so I think that the best thing is trying to do something. Try to put material together. Try to discover which is your superpower. Okay, so I like so much that kind of movie, but if I try to do it, I'm not able to do it in the exactly way, but in my way. So when you discover which one is your way, I think it's the best thing to do when you start to do a director.